Floyd Mayweather, an unbeatable force, a boxing prodigy with a mind as quick as his jabs. But where did it all begin for this legendary figure in the world of boxing? Let's rewind the clock and take a peek into the early life of this boxing luminary. Born into a family with boxing in its blood, young Floyd was practically raised in the ring. His father, Floyd Sr., a former welterweight contender, was his first coach, and his uncles were professional boxers too. The gloves were on before he could even tie his shoelaces, and his talent was evident from the start. The boxing ring became Mayweather's playground as he danced around opponents with an ease that belied his tender age. His quicksilver reflexes and strategic approach were already turning heads in the amateur ranks. He was more than just a fighter, he was a tactician, an artist who painted masterpieces with his fists and feet. His amateur career was a blaze of glory, culminating in a bronze medal at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. But this was just the prelude. Mayweather was ready to turn pro, ready to take on the world, and boy did he make an entrance. His early professional fights were a spectacle to behold. He was fast, he was smart, and he was lethal. No opponent was too big, no challenge too daunting. His quick thinking and strategic approach, honed over years of training and fighting, were in full display. He wasn't just winning fights, he was outclassing seasoned professionals, making it look easy. But this wasn't just about physical prowess. Mayweather's true genius lay in his ability to read his opponents, to predict their moves before they even made them. It was like watching a grandmaster play chess, only with gloves and a mouth guard. This was just the beginning of Mayweather's journey, a prelude to his 200 IQ play that would stun the world. As Mayweather honed his skills, he developed a boxing style that was nothing short of genius. His approach was a masterclass in defense, a testament to his ability to read his opponents. Mayweather's style was a blend of speed, precision, and cunning, making him one of the smartest fighters in the ring. His defensive prowess was anchored by what is known as the shoulder roll, a technique that allowed him to deflect punches using his lead shoulder. This was more than just a defensive move. It was a strategic play, allowing him to respond with swift counterattacks. His opponents often found themselves punching air, while Mayweather was already on the offensive. But the genius of Mayweather's style didn't stop at defense. His footwork was a spectacle to behold. Mayweather was always on his toes, ready to pivot, ready to move, ready to dodge. His steps were calculated, his movements precise. He was a master of control, dictating the pace of the match with his footwork alone. And then, there was his hand speed. Mayweather could throw a punch faster than most could see. This wasn't just about raw power, but about timing and precision. His jabs were quick and sharp, keeping his opponents at bay, while his hooks and uppercuts were powerful enough to end fights. Mayweather's 200 IQ play was on full display in his fights against Ricky Hatton and Manny Pacquiao. Against Hatton, Mayweather's defensive style and counterpunching turned the tide in his favor. Against Pacquiao, Mayweather's superior footwork and hand speed were the deciding factors. In both fights, Mayweather's boxing IQ was the key to his victory. He was always 2 steps ahead, always in control. Mayweather's intelligence in the ring was undeniable, making him a formidable opponent. His 200 IQ play wasn't just about physical prowess, but about mental acuity. Mayweather was a strategist, a thinker, a mastermind in the ring. His style was his own, a testament to his intelligence, his skill, and his genius. With his 200 IQ play, Mayweather was seemingly invincible, building an undefeated streak that was unparalleled. The boxing world had never seen anything quite like it. 50 professional fights, 50 victories, no draws, no losses, just an unbroken series of wins that spanned over 2 decades. From his debut in October 1996 to his final fight in August 2017, Mayweather's record was a flawless 50-0. Of course, this wasn't just the result of raw talent. Mayweather's undefeated streak was a masterclass in strategy and preparation. Before each fight, he would study his opponents meticulously, identifying their strengths and weaknesses, and then craft a game plan designed to exploit those weaknesses while neutralizing their strengths. This was a man who left nothing to chance. Every move, every punch, every block was calculated. Among his most notable victories were his bouts against Manny Pacquiao in May 2015 and Conor McGregor in August 2017. These were fighters at the top of their game, yet Mayweather outsmarted and outmaneuvered them both. Against Pacquiao, he used his superior reach and defensive prowess to keep the Filipino at bay, while against McGregor, he weathered an early storm before taking control and finishing the fight in the 10th round. But it wasn't just about winning fights. Mayweather was a master at playing the game outside of the ring as well. He would use his intelligence to get into his opponents' heads to psych them out before they even stepped into the ring. He understood that boxing was as much a mental game as it was a physical one. Mayweather's undefeated streak was a testament not just to his skill but to his intelligence. He was a fighter who understood the game better than anyone else, who could see moves before they were made, who could anticipate and counter his opponent's strategies with surgical precision. This was a man who didn't just play the game, he mastered it. And in doing so, he redefined what it meant to be a champion. This undefeated streak was not just a testament to Mayweather's skill, but also to his intelligence. Mayweather's 200 IQ play not only won him fights but also left an indelible mark on the sport of boxing. Floyd "Money" Mayweather, as he is fondly known, was not just a boxer, he was a game-changer. His unique style, combined with his unparalleled strategic mind, reshaped the contours of boxing, setting a new benchmark for aspiring pugilists. Mayweather brought to the ring an unrivaled understanding of the sport's nuances. His defensive prowess and counterpunching abilities were nothing short of a masterclass in boxing. He made his opponents dance to his tune, often leaving them bamboozled and second-guessing their strategies. Mayweather's approach to boxing was a symphony of skill, strategy, and instinct that mesmerized and often frustrated his adversaries. But Mayweather's impact extends beyond the ring. His business acumen and ability to market himself transformed the face of boxing. He elevated the sport to a spectacle, an event that transcended boxing fans and reached the general public. His fights weren't just bouts, they were blockbuster events that brought unprecedented attention and revenue to the sport. It's a blueprint that future fighters look to emulate, making Mayweather a trendsetter in and out of the ring. Mayweather retired with an immaculate record, but his journey didn't stop there. He ventured into various businesses, leveraging his fame and brand to achieve success in different fields. His post-boxing career has been as successful as his time in the ring, proving his 200 IQ play isn't restricted to boxing alone. His influence on future fighters is undeniable. Many young boxers now focus not just on their physical prowess, but also on their mental game, understanding the importance of strategy and game plan, a clear reflection of Mayweather's legacy. Mayweather's intelligence in and out of the ring cemented his legacy as one of the greatest boxers of all time. His name will forever be associated with the sport, a testament to his impact and the indelible mark he's left on boxing. To sum up, Mayweather's 200 IQ play was a combination of his physical talent and mental acuity. Imagine a journey that began with a young, hungry boxer who would grow to become one of the most iconic figures in the sport. Floyd Mayweather, a name synonymous with boxing, started his career with the same determination and grit that would come to define his legacy. His early career was marked by a relentless pursuit of mastery. Mayweather didn't just box, he studied the sport, dissecting it, understanding it, and then shaping it to his will. He didn't just throw punches, he crafted a unique style that was as much about strategy as it was about power. The Mayweather style, characterized by its defensive prowess and sharp counterpunches, became a blueprint for success. But it wasn't just his style that set him apart. Mayweather's undefeated streak is a testament to his physical strength and mental fortitude. 50 bouts, 50 wins, a record that speaks volumes about his relentless drive and his refusal to accept defeat. Each fight, a new challenge, a new opponent to outsmart, a new victory to claim. And yet, Mayweather's impact extends far beyond his personal achievements. He has left an indelible mark on the world of boxing, inspiring a generation of fighters to push their limits, to challenge the norms, and to strive for greatness. His influence is seen in the ring, in the gyms, in the hearts and minds of aspiring boxers around the world. So when we speak of Mayweather's 200 IQ play, we're not just talking about his boxing prowess, we are talking about a mindset, a drive, a dedication to the sport that transcends physical capability. We're talking about a man who saw boxing not just as a sport but as a chess game, where mental agility wins the match. In conclusion, Mayweather's 200 IQ play was not a singular event but a lifelong journey of learning, adapting, and conquering. Floyd Mayweather, a boxing genius and unbeatable force, a legend in his own right,